Hello everyone, my name is Keely. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome to Vlogmas episode 1. So I'm planning on doing a weekly Vlogmas video. I kind of decided to do this last minute because I feel like my December might be kind of exciting for me anyway. It is. But yeah, this first vlog might not actually be 7 days. It might be more like 10, just because it starts on a Thursday. But yes, today is December 1st. It is also the start of my birth month. I am a December baby. My birthday is December 21st, and I will be turning 27. Hate the thought of getting older, but I also love my birthday. I am such a birthday girl, and birthday is my favorite holiday. And the fact that my birthday is on the winter solstice, I call it the YA day because most books mention December 21st. Like, I always see that date pop up. But yeah, I'm just going to be taking you along on my month and my day-to-day life. I will also be talking about everything that I'm reading or watching or doing. And I hopefully will have a lot of exciting things happen in December. And the first exciting thing that's happening this month is actually this weekend. On Sunday, I am running in my second half marathon ever. I have been training for 12 weeks and I am very, very excited. So hopefully that one goes well. My little brother is also in the military, and so hopefully this December we will be able to see him. It has been months and months since we have been able to see him. His birthday is also this month, and just hopefully along the way we get to do some fun and exciting things. But like I said, I will also be updating you on everything I am reading throughout the month, and so I already have a reading update for you. I am currently reading 3 different books, and actually on the first day of December, I finished one of those books already. So today I finished The Winter People by Jennifer McMahon. This is a winter horror book, and I'm not going to tell you what I thought of it or what it's really about because I am doing a whole separate vlog about this book, so definitely go check out that vlog. I'm not even going to tell you what the vlog is because I can't remember if it comes out before Vlogmas 1 or after, but it'll be up around that time and you will definitely see The Winter People mentioned in there. But I have also been listening to Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows on audiobook during my training runs, and so I am like 66% of the way through that. This morning on my 3-mile run, I actually got to the part with Dobby, and I was like crying during my run. Like, it's all fun and games listening to Deathly Hallows during your run until you're trying not to cry because so many people and characters die. It's heartbreaking. But the third book I am currently reading is Night Shift by Stephen King, and this is a collection of short stories. So I managed to read 2 short stories in this book today. So the one that I first started with today was The Boogeyman, and I really enjoyed this one. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and it's exactly what you think. It's about the boogeyman, and it is about this man and his children keep dying, and he is in therapy explaining what has been happening. And then after that, I picked up Gray Matter, which is the next story, and this one was pretty interesting too, but it's not my favorite, so I gave it 3 stars. This one basically is about what's his name? He's not a husband, a father, that's the other word. He is a father who has a drinking problem, and he starts turning into this like sludge monster thing. So I give that one 3 stars, like I said. So far, I am enjoying this overall. I'm on page, what page am I on? In this copy, because I'm actually reading the ebook copy because this is very old and I don't want to destroy this, but I'm on page 117, so a little ways into it. But yeah, so those are the books I'm reading right now, and I will just vlog when I can, update when I can, and hopefully we have a great December. Alright everyone, good afternoon. It is December 2nd, and I am about to go pick up my packet for race day. It is a Friday, my race day is on Sunday, so I'm driving to San Antonio to go pick up my race bib, go to the expo and everything. So I'm going to change, and then we're going to head to San Antonio. A little bit of a reading update. I started The Shuddering today by Anya Auburn, but I'm not gonna let you know what it's about because once again, this is for that secret vlog, so you'll have to wait, and I'm pretty sure the vlog comes out after this video, so you'll just have to be left guessing. Sorry about it. But yeah, let's go to the expo. it is December 3rd, and I didn't think I was gonna like talk to you today because I really didn't have any updates, but since my half marathon is tomorrow, I figured that I could show you like everything that I'm bringing and preparing for tomorrow, because I have to wake up at 4 a.m. We're leaving the house at 4:30 because my race is at 7 o'clock, and the race is like an hour away, and warm-up time and all that stuff, making sure you're good and ready to go, making sure I've eaten. So I figured I can show you what I'm bringing, what I like to run with, and all of that. So one of the most important things I run with for me personally is my spy belt. Now, I really love my spy belt. I tried another belt before and I had it for like a year, for like a good while, but I always had to like mess with it while I was running and adjust it, and it got really annoying. So I decided to try out the spy belt because I had heard good things, and I love this so much. It has changed the game for me running wise because I never have to adjust it. It sits so nicely on my hips, and it is perfect because it carries everything I need. So when I run, I put my phone in here because I like to listen to music, and then I also put my Apple Watch in here because I do not run with my Apple Watch. I use my Garmin Forerunner 45S. I used to run with my Apple Watch, but it is wildly inaccurate, and it is not convenient when you're trying to take splits and do all that stuff and see the different statistics while you're running and all that stuff. But the Garmin would die for this. Like, absolutely love it. But I still like to wear my Apple Watch in my spy belt because I'm crazy and I like to have like my steps still counted. But yes, I run with my Garmin. Will be a Garmin girly until the day I die. But since I'm running a half marathon, I need somewhere to put all of my like goo and chews and like energy stuff that I need throughout the run. But Spy Belt has a thing where you can purchase an extra pocket. So what I do is I will just connect this to my belt, and so now I have 2 pockets for my belt. So let me show you what I will be running with that I can eat during the half marathon. So first of all, I am packing 2 goos. I love these ones so much. These are the Chocolate Outrage, and it is quite literally like eating chocolate frosting. Like, I count down the miles until I can eat chocolate. I'll be like at mile 3 and I'm like, 1 more mile until chocolate, because I eat a goo after mile 4, and then after mile 8 I will eat something else. So I have these Honey Stinger Energy Chews, and these ones are pink lemonade. So I'll have a few of these at mile 8, and then at around like mile 11 or so, I'm gonna have another goo. But before the half marathon even starts, of course, I need to fuel my body and make sure I am eating. So I like to have a Honey Stinger waffle. This is the cookies and cream one. This is my favorite. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna have this one or the chocolate one, because the chocolate one is higher calorie, and so I might eat that one. That way I have enough calories to eat before my run, because that's definitely important. But cookies and cream is definitely my favorite, so maybe I'll bring both, who knows. And then of course the last thing I always bring on my runs is my AirPods. Now, I do not run with my case because this is pretty bulky, but I do put my AirPods in my ears, and then I'll have like my parents hold the case for me while I'm running. But yes, I am not sure if I want to listen to my half marathon playlist or my audiobook, because I have been listening to the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows audiobook while running, and I have been loving it. But I think I'm gonna listen to my playlist because I'm at the end of the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows book, and I'm just gonna be crying the whole time, and that's not really the energy that I need during this race. But yeah, those are all the things that I will be bringing with me. And of course tomorrow I will show you what I'm wearing, and hopefully I can vlog stuff tomorrow. But like I said, I'm getting up at 4 a.m. We'll see, but I'm very excited. I also just realized I forgot to tell you the little backstory about the little penguin figurine from my B-roll. They're right here, my little army I'm building. So on December 1st, I came into my room from after my run, and I had a little penguin sitting on my vanity right here, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Come in day 2, I was like, or December 2nd, I was packing my lunch for work, and I opened my lunchbox, and there was another little penguin in there. And then this morning, you saw it was standing on top of my cup. So every day so far in December, my mom has been hiding these little penguins for me to find. Penguins are my absolute favorite animals. Like, I want a tattoo of a penguin. They're the best. And so she's just like slowly giving me my army of penguins. Good morning. It's Sunday, December 4th, 4:15 a.m. Let's go run a half marathon. it is now Monday, December 5th, and as you know, yesterday I ran a half marathon. I have my medal on, I'm very proud, and I have my half marathon shirt on. My name's on the back, it's really cool. But I didn't get to talk to you a lot about it yesterday. I did film some b-roll, but I thought I could just recap my race and update you on some things that's been happening. But yeah, so my 13.1 miles yesterday, it was my second half marathon ever, but my first one being actually healthy, because last year when I ran, I was incredibly sick. This year, I was trusting my training. I had a really good training cycle, so I was hoping for a great run. The 2 weeks leading up to the half marathon, I was incredibly stressed because the weather was supposed to be really, really hot and really, really humid. It was supposed to be like in the 70s with 98% humidity, but it ended up being low 50s and low humidity for us. It was like 81% humidity and not a sun ray in sight. Bless. It was cloudy, it was drizzling. It was the perfect condition for me, and I just really thrived. I came in at 1:58:50, so I broke the 2-hour barrier. It was very exciting, and I felt so good, and I ran it so much faster than I thought I would. It was just so much fun, and I'm honestly thinking about signing up for another one in January. But yeah, my training was so much fun, and I'm kind of sad that that's over, and the half marathon experience was just great. And I just love running so much because you can do so much more than you think you can, and running is the perfect example of that, because you can just push yourself, and every time you finish a new distance or you get a new time, and you just are filled with pride and like awe about what you can do with your own body. So half marathon aside, it went really well, but I did find another little penguin yesterday. So like I said, my mom's been leaving penguins every day. Yesterday, I found my penguin in my jacket pocket after my half marathon, and this morning I found another penguin on the dashboard of the car as I was driving to work. So I'm building an army. We got 5 now, and it's going really great. I love it. But as far as reading updates go, I did finish The Shuddering by Anya Alburn. Once again, I'm not going to tell you what I thought because that'll be in another vlog. And then today I also started Bone White by Ronald Moffey, which is the last book for that vlog. And then as far as The Night Shift by Stephen King goes, I think I've read 2 more stories since I last talked to you. The next one I read was Battleground, and this is essentially about like army toys, army like men toys that come to life and attack a real life man. It was pretty interesting, but I gave it 3 out of 5 stars because we jumped into it and I had no idea what was happening until like a little bit in, and then I was like, oh wait, this was actually really cool. And then the most recent one I finished was Trucks. Now this was one of my favorites of the collection. It is a lot like Christine. I haven't watched or seen Christine, but I'm assuming that they're very similar because it's about trucks that basically come to life and just start killing people. And it was really interesting because we follow a group of people that are trapped at a truck stop, and so when trucks become killer and you're trapped at a truck stop, very dangerous. But yeah, I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. But as far as my plans for tonight, I am going to work at a junior high basketball game. My dad is the coach and I am the bookkeeper for their home games, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I guess I will update you tomorrow. I work again tomorrow, so hopefully I am able to read a little bit more of Bone White. But yeah, I'm just really proud of myself. I wanted to update you real quick because I just got a book in the mail, and I already opened it off camera because I forgot that I pre-ordered this, but it is a pre-order and I'm very excited for it, and that is Morrigan, and this is The Beginnings of the Remnant Chronicles by Mary E. Pearson. So Mary E. Pearson is the author of, once again, The Remnant Chronicles, the Kiss of Deception series, and the Dance of Thieves duology. And the Kiss of Deception trilogy, The Remnant Chronicles, is one of my favorite series of all time. And this book just came out, and it is the origin story of the girl named Morrigan, who the kingdom is named after. So I'm very excited, and this is so beautiful. It's very short too, so hopefully I get to it soon. Okay, so I just got a package from Marissa from Genre Garden. I love her so much. She is so sweet, and just, she reminds me of a fairy, like a little garden fairy, and I love her. But I don't know if I knew she was sending me something or not. Like, there's a good chance she told me she was, and then I forgot. But I don't know. So I'm going to open this on camera, and we can see together what it is. She sent me a book, like, last month or so, and it was a book that, like, she didn't want. So I'm wondering if we talked about something else. I can't remember. So let's see what it is. Ooh, and she wrapped it all nicely and stuff in little wrapping paper, so it's so fun to open. Okay, all right. What is it? It's in a little fairy loot box. That's fun. Oh my gosh. What is this? What? Okay, hold on. Let me read this note. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me read this to you. It says, Keeley, with a little heart, congrats on running a half marathon. She's been like a huge supporter for me. She's awesome. Plus, Merry Christmas. I won this arc on Goodreads, but it's not a huge anticipation for me. So when I saw it on your winter releases video, I knew I had to send it. I hope you love it and maybe you'll read it in a vlog. Yeah. Love your channel, your running inspo, and just your bubbly personality. You are amazing. Heart, Marissa. Oh my gosh. So the book she sent me, it's an art copy of Where Darkness Blooms by Andrea Hanna. And yes, this was on my anticipated releases for the winter. This comes out in February, and I'm so excited. This cover is stunning. I have been so obsessed with the foliage and the face trend. I'm just like immediately intrigued just by this cover alone. So the tagline on this is like everything you need to know. It says, Where Darkness Blooms is a supernatural thriller about an eerie town where the sunflowers whisper secrets and the land hungers for blood. So I'm sensing like sunflower vibes, but like creepy sunflower vibes. And this just sounds amazing. Like flowers whispering secrets, the land hungering for blood, a thriller, beautiful cover. Thank you so much, Marissa. Like you just made my day. And I loved how you like watched my video, saw that I was really anticipating this, and were like, I got it. I got you, girl. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Okay, hi. It is Friday, December 9th, and I haven't really updated you in a few days other than the book unboxing yesterday. But that's because I had off from work and I just stayed home all day. I read and I watched TV, and actually just now, like a minute ago, I finished reading Bone White by Ronald Moffey. And I'm sorry, you're gonna hate me once again. I can't tell you about this because it is for a vlog. But the next book I read, I can finally tell you about. But yeah, as far as TV goes, I have finished 3 TV shows. Well, not completely, but I count like each season. So I have finished 3 things that I need to talk to you about, and I had a great time with them. So the first one was a new Netflix show called Snack vs. Chef, and any cooking show I will watch, especially the Netflix ones. Absolutely obsessed. This one's really interesting because it takes like really talented, insanely smart chefs, and they have 2 rounds that they go through. The first round, they have to recreate a famous snack, whether it be like hot Cheetos and Oreos, things like that. And then the second round, they have to come up with a snack on their own. It's really fascinating, and I was really happy with the winner. The next thing I finished watching was The Amazing Race season 34. I recently got into the show within the last few years. I love reality TV, especially competition shows, and this one is so much fun because it takes some of my favorite things, reality TV and traveling, and I absolutely loved it. And the team that won was my favorite team, so of course I was very, very excited for it. And this season they got to go to some really cool places. I really want to be on that show. I also really, really want to be on Survivor. I've applied like 5 or 6 times. Please, Survivor, just cast me. And the next show I need to tell you about that I've been watching is CSI, and I finished season 7. So I started watching CSI like all the way through last year or so, and then something happened in the show that I didn't like, so I stopped watching it for a while. But I recently started binging it again, and I watched so much of CSI within the last few days, and I finished season 7, so I am now on season 8, and it's going great. But you cannot tell me that Grissom should be in a relationship, especially with Sarah. Ew, like, that's gross. I love Grissom, but he is not the type of character that should have a relationship. He is perfectly capable and amazing all on his own, and he doesn't need one. But yeah, those are the TV shows that I have been watching. Let me know of like any recent TV show that you've watched that you really love. I love watching TV. It's another hobby of mine, not just reading. But yeah, tonight we are actually going to a high school football game. So the high school I went to and work at, my sister goes to, my parents work at, very small town. We are in the state semifinals, so we are going to like the Houston area, which is about 3 hours away, and we're playing in the state semifinals tonight, so it's gonna be a big game. So I will definitely take you along. We're gonna be driving there, and yeah, hopefully it goes well tonight. I will definitely let you know, but I think that's it for this update, so I will see you next time. Saturday, December 10th. Update on the football game yesterday. We won, so we are going to play in the state game in Arlington, Texas at the AT&T Center where the Dallas Cowboys play. So this is the first time we will be going to state for football in 54 years. So never in my lifetime. So it's very exciting, especially that my sister is in high school and gets to experience this, and we all work at the school. It's very exciting. But right now I am actually driving to go take family pictures for my best friend from high school and her family. We are doing it at a Christmas tree farm, so that should be fun. But it is in the 80s right now. It is pretty hot today. My run this morning was a struggle because it was very hot. I got home at like 1:30 in the morning yesterday from the football game, so I'm very tired, but we're gonna go do this. It's gonna be so much fun. And this is also the last day of the vlog, so when I get back I'll probably end it. We'll see what happens. Okay. Okay, so I'm waiting for my friend, so I thought I would update you on my reading because I forgot to do that a while ago. But last night on the way to the football game, I finished Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, and this book, this whole series, really just gets me every time. I cry, I gasp, I laugh, I yell at all the right parts every single time. 5 out of 5 stars. Who's surprised? And then I decided to pick up a book that I have been in the middle of for like months now. It's a reread for me, so it's not like super high priority, and that is Prodigy by Marie Lu. So this morning I was at 35% and I'm 50% of the way through. This is book 2 in the Legend series, and if you don't know, it is like a classic young adult dystopian novel. We follow 2 characters, Day and June. Day is a rebel and June is a prodigy Republican soldier. It's dystopian, like, you know what's gonna happen. I love Marie Lu, I love the series, but I'm rereading it because I never read the 4th one, Rebel, and so I need to remember everything before I get to that one. And then I also started reading 8 Nights of Flirting, and I can't remember who it's by, so let me look it up real quick. Okay, so 8 Nights of Flirting is by Hannah Reynolds, and I read from this author before and I didn't even realize it until I picked up the book and saw like her other books, and I enjoyed that one. I liked her writing, so this one will be fun too because it is a Hanukkah holiday romance story. It's a young adult story. We follow a 16-year-old and she has terrible luck with flirting, and she gets snowed in with her nemesis Tyler, and so I think they make a deal where Tyler will teach her how to flirt and she will teach him or give him like business insider tip things, like career like connections, because I think her family runs a business or something, and then of course they fall in love along the way. But it sounds fun and I'm interested to read a Hanukkah story. But yes, I'm in a Walmart parking lot. There are a ton of cars around me, so I'm gonna go to the Christmas tree farm and I will see you later. Alright, I'm updating this just to let you know that I am home now. I didn't take any video at the Christmas tree farm because I was working, taking pictures, spending time with my friend who I haven't seen since before COVID, and now she has 2 little babies. It was so much fun. But yes, overall this week has been really, really great. Half marathon went great and we're going to state in football. So let's see what next week holds in store. But if you have made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave a little snowman emoji. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, all my social media links will be down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!